Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Good afternoon. I hope your weekend is going well. Thank you for joining back to watch the video. And before I start, let me offer a quick correction regarding Samuel Omorodion that I talked about in the last video. I didn't really get it right in terms of what I said about him, where he was born. I said in that video that he was born in Nigeria, but he wasn't born in Nigeria. He was born in Spain, Melilla to be precise. And someone that was very close to him contacted me after watching that video, and then we had a few conversation where he gave a brief detail about how close he is to this young man, and offered a lot of helpful information. According to this kind gentleman, Samuel Omorodion's mother wants him to play for Spain and not Nigeria. This is the key reason why Samuel Omorodion is going to play for Spain, because obviously he's not going to go against his mother's wish. I don't think he would do that. I just wanted to point that out here, and big shout out to Mr. Turam, who obviously contacted me for that one all the way from Spain. I was really surprised and also happy as well for him to contact me and correct me on that one. But with that one said, let me go straight into the major updates that I have for this video.
The NFF and the Nigerian Super Eagles appear to be in a bit of a disagreement regarding how they are going to share or split the $4 million prize money sent in by CAF to NFF as a compensation to the Nigerian Super Eagles for qualifying into the finals of the last African Cup of Nations in Ivory Coast. And this money from CAF was reportedly sent over a month ago, but NFF are still holding this money because they have not reached an agreement, or they have failed to decide on the best way possible to split this money and give the team their own share. From NFF side, they are proposing that the Nigerian Super Eagles and its management take 25% from this amount, and they themselves keep 75%. Yes. But the Super Eagles and its management are not agreeing to these NFF terms. For them, they want 30% of the money, and that means they want about $1.2 million dollars. But NFF are saying no, please collect $1 million so that we will keep for $3 million. But none of the party has agreed to each other's terms. And the official one official of the NFF has even confirmed that these talks have been going for a while now, and there hasn't been any resolution regarding the issue. He mentioned that the issue came about because they didn't agree on the terms to split the money before the competition. He said that was where the problem started. That if they had agreed before the competition, then it wouldn't have been a problem right now. For me personally, I think the NFF have been unreasonably selfish with this splitting, especially when you consider the fact that the last time that we won something, that was back in 2019 where we won the third place in the AFCON, and then there was also a prize money for that third place finish that CAF paid out to the Nigerian Super Eagles, paid into the NFF's account, and the splitting back then was 30%. So I don't see any reason why 5 years later NFF will now be begging the team to collect 25%. That's 5% less than they collected 5 years ago. This is completely unreasonable. I think if there's anything NFF should do, it should be to even increase the percentage, maybe 35 or even 40%, because 5 years ago the economy was even better than currently, and you can't expect the guys to collect less than they collected 5 years ago. So this has now been the issue. The Super Eagles players, the management and staff, they are not agreeing to this proposition by the NFF. They want the same 30% being paid to them, but NFF are refusing to honor this agitation from the Nigerian Super Eagles. The issue has even escalated deep into the different parties, especially within the Nigerian Super Eagles, with some players reportedly blaming Ahmed Musa, the captain, for failing to represent the players and help them fight for their right, to get paid. It's worthy to mention that the NFF are still owing the team, from 2021 downward, where there were owed series of salaries and bonuses. And recently, a few weeks ago, we talked about that on this channel. The president, Tinubu, released or sanctioned the release of 12 billion naira to clear out the debts that has been owed by NFF and other different sectors. But the NFF are still not yet to pay the Nigerian Super Eagles for that one. And this one now is another issue that they've yet again proven to be incompetent in distributing the hard-earned funds that these players fought, with their sweat and blood to earn. Some of them even played on injury, the likes of Afcon and Iheanacho. There were notable players who played nearly every minute in that competition. They were playing through injuries, and all for nothing. They are being owed their salary. But let me hear your opinion regarding that one. How many percentage do you feel that is okay for the Nigerian Super Eagles to collect from the NFF? Because right now it's something that looks like it's going to be lingering for a while, as none of the parties agree to each other's term. Now, moving forward, let me let you know that Oseyi-Samuel has had some latest interest coming in for him. Southampton are the latest guys to pounce on him as they're launching a new bid to try and sign him and bring him back to the Premiership. But the man had his first official training with Jose Mourinho, the new coach of the Fenerbahce side. And of course, if you follow the channel, you know that I talked about the fact that he gave the club an ultimatum that if they want him to renew a contract, they are going to have to increase his salary, weekly salary. That's the only condition that he is given. And his contract remains just 1 year. And Fenerbahce are looking to give him a new contract, but he wants an increment in his salary. If this doesn't happen, then there's a possibility that Fenerbahce might be considering selling him to Southampton, to count their losses. And moving beyond that one, let me let you know that Paul Onuachu's market valuation has now been slashed by Southampton to 9 million euros. And they have apparently done this to aid his move to Trapzonspor. Of course, he played last season on loan at Trapzonspor, but his parent club remains Southampton. And Southampton has now promoted to the Premiership, but they don't look like they want to bring Paul Onuachu back to the club. This is why they have now slashed his transfer fee to aid Trabzonspor to buy. But there's not been any word from Trabzonspor lately, but we'll see how that unravels in the next coming days. And for the last years, let me let you know that Kelechi Iheanacho is reportedly close to agreeing a deal to join a Saudi club. The name hasn't been mentioned, but the speculation is that he and his agent are currently in talks with a certain Saudi club about the possibility to join the Saudi Pro League next season. Of course, from this channel that his contract will be expiring tomorrow, being the 30th of June, and from 1st of July is going to be a free agent. And the man is working tirelessly with his agent to see how he can get a new club that's going to pay him enough money and also give him the chance to enjoy his football at a top league. That's the update, guys. Thanks for watching this one. Don't forget to like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel, guys. Stay tuned to the channel for more updates.